trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving. She said, my love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving.
Okay, there we go. So Dirty, what do you think of this one? I made this one just for you. Well, I didn't make it just for you, but you know what I mean. You recognize what it is yet? You should. Ah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. There we go. It kind of writes itself. Okay, so uh has anyone recognized it? You guys know what this is, right? Anybody? Any takers? No? Okay, fine. I'm just gonna leave the warthog here and show you the next one. You can hear me now, right? All right. A little bit of delay. Oh, it's the warthog. I made a warthog from Halo. I'm here prepping a whole Halo build. So start with the Warthog. I'm gonna get a depot all built up. So I've been working on that. Then I'm gonna expand to the base. There's my wife. Hold on a second. All right. Yep. So yeah, um, just kind of planning ahead a little bit, and I wanted to be sure that I could do it justice, because the lines on that thing and the angles, I had to make some adjustments because some of the angles are longer. The angles that they ask for are shorter than the angles we actually have. But I'm hoping we get some new pieces, especially a couple of small angles. I don't see how, but a couple of small angles would be really nice on the in the if we get a kit for the Simpsons. Any kind of kits at all. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Long night. Hey, Kathy, what's up? So good to see you. Did you change your name or this is a different account? Because usually it's just Kathy that I see. Unless it's not Kathy. It's an imposter. Kathy, you're being impersonated. Ah, crap. Ew. Yeah. I'm not where I thought I was. Um, okay. Let me get over there right quick. Yes, there's a bus station there. Right on the beach. So I should be able to jump in the bus station and go straight there. It's been a while since I've been on the Enterprise. I was flying around trying to get some video last night. Okay, fast travel. And where's the pond? I need my pond. Is this it? No, that can't be it. Oh, I think it is it. All right, guess we're gonna find out. Oh no, you're giving away your year of birth. You're giving away your year of birth. Is this better? No worries, Taz. No worries. Okay, Kathy, for you, I'm just putting my mouth right to the mic so that you can hear me. I'm not looking away anymore. I'm looking directly at the screen. I'm at max volume. Oh boy, this is not where I want to be. Duh, I'm supposed to be over here. All right, let's get over there. Okay. Sorry, sorry about that. Nobody's born in the 40s anymore. Anybody's born in the 40s, they're dead. Well, that's not a lie, but no. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys this little bad boy. It's I've come back and poked around a little bit. We have new pieces and everything, and this game continues to amaze me. So check this out. The grates are great. Cannons all loaded. Fires on both sides. Oh, I have to change that to fire only the cannons. So channel 4. There, much better. Okay, my mom's still kicking too. But yeah, here's the progress on the ye old pirate ship. I'm not sure if this is the Black Pearl yet. I am modeling it after the Black Pearl, but um, I've actually come up with a new design on on the thrusters and and I'm gonna actually make it work like a sail. So this produces the forward motion. So the sails catch the wind, and you can turn it, and that affects the direction the ship turns in. Huh? Huh? So I want to turn this way. It's going to keep turning that way. Huh? I can't wait to test this. Well, no, this is all theory. But it has a stop down there to stop it from going too far. Thing is, it turns more this way than that way. So I may have to put the stop like right in the middle or something. Still working on it. Figuring out a lot of parts of the design. I actually stopped building the cabin just so that I could put this down and try to make it make sense. Now with this back thing, I actually have to um, break this entire thing away and build my own windows because these windows, um, there's too much yellow going on. I could cover it, but that's the easy way out. So I mean, like here. And besides, I have a haunted house to build. But I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, hey, I haven't looked at the Black Pearl for a while, and it was like the ultimate Halloween build. So I was looking around at the designs on the Lego store and comparing this that I was building to see the similarities. Now, this is the easy way out, I suppose. Easy-ish way out. Not exactly that easy, mind you, but still, I could easily just cover everything and not have to think about it. This other one, I could bring it over here and bring it down one, and then cover 6. Then I don't have to actually think about really building the rest of this. Like the interior of this is actually good. The back of it is not so good, not so good. I don't like it that much. But the interior is really cool. But it's supposed to be like a floor to window, a floor to ceiling window. There's no space in between. So I'm a little bit torn. I can make a much better window for this now, especially with the new pieces that we have, giving us the ability to do a lot cooler stuff. Oh, and check out the shadows. Where is it? No, come on. Full sunlight is much better. When it's right overhead, you have this brilliant sunlight coming in. But here, check this out, Kaboom. You just got here. been messing around with some ship dynamics, and how we're gonna actually affect the sails. It's do little steps up. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. It's a little tricky just getting there right now. But right now, it's more about getting the look of it, and that could work for the sides. Taz, close enough. Taz is at work right now, so he's not super responsive. And then this. All right. So I'm gonna come back to this and keep you guys updated. But I think it's coming along quite well. We got really nice shape and everything. The bow is going to be brilliant. You've got the ladders on the side and everything, the works. So you can actually land on this and climb up. You can't climb from the water, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I mean, you have to have such a massive jump coming up to get started in the first place. This would need to be like so far out. Yeah, the feel of really using the sail should be absolutely fantastic. So I cannot wait to get this in the water. Um, anyway, we are here to play with the Bates Motel. So let's get back over to the mansion and finish up our spooky season. Spooky season is ending, of course, on Halloween. Yes, it's my new Black Pearl. It's a combination of some of my own techniques and the some of the instructions from the new Lego kit, which I believe they aren't even calling the Black Pearl. They're calling it not Bart Simpson, Jack Sparrow. So you want to find it? You go to LegoStore.com and type Jack Sparrow, and it will come up with Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. They aren't calling it the Black Pearl, which is really weird. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Here, let me just share that screen. Oop, sorry. Change the thing. Spooky Island. Play. All right, and let me find my screen over here. And I'm going to share this so we can all be. That's not the right one. All right, let me share this so that we're all on the same page. Um, I'm only human after all. I am the earth. So see, there you go. This is what I was talking about. So Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. No Black Pearl to be seen anywhere, which is the weirdest thing. Oh, we have video. But you see how big this thing is? I have to build up this huge bow right here. Oh no, not bow. Sorry, the tiller. It's in two pieces. This stand is actually the lower part of it, and the upper part that you spend most of the time building is like above water. That's like above the waterline. But I know this thing is going to sink pretty far down. So I really don't have a clue where my ship is going to end up. But I got to build this out here. Oh, check this out. I love this. I love that detail. Anyway, this is going to be fun. Um Where are we? Let me just get rid of that. I don't know. That's why I'm building it because it just looks so flipping awesome. All right, back to the mansion. I did some finagling around the roof, the ceiling, roof. Yes, the roof. Let's get a slow approach here. The little dials. Which little dials on the ship? What, Kathy? Which dials are you talking about? Oh, oh boy, my wall of photography. On every creator island, if you come in at the wrong time. Oh, on the back of the Lego kit. Here, let me just take a quick look, and I'll see what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know, but well spotted. And that was part of the build, and I saw it, and because it didn't matter to what we were doing, I just completely ignored it. But that is quite strange. Maybe it turns the the tiller, maybe, or it turns, it does something. It has to do something. Mm, you're gonna get me distracted now, and thinking about what's going on there. All right, let's get back to the build. I don't like the stairs. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a quick break here, and yep, there they go. Stairs come sliding down the hill. It's like Mama used to make. We're gonna have to use the taller stairs for these, and oh, we use the generics, so that's interesting. Okay, so I want to end up here, right in front of this. So, let's get some kind of courtyard. We need concrete. What's good concrete? Mm, hey, Friendly Neighborhood has good concrete. Or I could just go all in and Halloween Town Hall. Man, I wish they had some tiles, like proper tiles that we could really get into. Especially at a smaller size, but they really don't. So we're gonna have to just build up our own thing. So I'm gonna build a little courtyard right here, coming off the house. That I can put a little bit of fencing and stuff around, make it a little more special, a little more Halloween. Before we get into the house again, as you know, there's certain parts that don't allow you to get all the way in with some pieces, so you have to finagle things. You guys have to check out Z Card. He has a fantastic new build, and it's something that I was actually messing around with in thought only for the Lord of the Rings. He went and actually built Sauron's tower using some of the new techniques and new pieces. I'm insanely jealous right now because he managed to get a lot of angles that I could never get originally building my my towers. When I built Isengard, for instance, there were a couple things that I couldn't get. He's built his own Isengard as well, and definitely worth checking out. So you guys got to go and check out Z Card at some point. He's on Craftopia. He's also on YouTube. Look up Z Card 27. Just type Z Card, you'll find him. I forget his full name. Sorry. But yes, you definitely want to go and check that build out. Fantastic build. Great use of all of the techniques that we've been um, playing around with, and it's always good to see. Um, do I use this? I like to see good techniques. I like big builds, and I cannot lie. You guys know that. You guys know me. I like big builds. I like good builds. Um, anyway, there's my shout out. Z Card is a beast. You are absolutely correct. The thing about Z Card though is that he's in my brain half the times. Like I will go and I will start a build, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. And then I turn around and Z Card has gone and built almost the exact same thing at the exact same time. It's like it's like like with Diego. There's like this current there's this thread going around of similar builds, and he's like tapped into it. We have the idea, and we will perform it in different ways. Now with the Lord of the Rings, Z Card is about a year and a half late because I did that build like a year and a half ago, but I never completed it because it was a whole um, bit of a mess getting that whole game engine started, and then they changed the game and things changed again. It was absolutely ridiculous. So I'm glad that someone has actually taken up the reins and started building. But for me, it was just like a lot of frustration because Lego Fortnite just kept changing how the game was constructed and how it performed. So I could go and plan some kind of mission and everything, but then how you play the game and get certain items and everything changed, and then for a while you couldn't change names. There's all these things popping up, and I just found more and more reasons to not launch the game, and eventually it just never launched. So we have this whole mission, Middle Earth journey, the Middle Earth adventure, all set up. You start in in one place, sorry, in a village, and you have to go on a quest across Middle Earth to some of the major locations, and it was great for like a D&D quest. Long Tom and I had actually started this game, and Long Tom Lounge, and he had pretty much gone off and started his own build, um, and did his own adventure because it was taking me way too long to get everything ready. Hold on, my just texted me. All right. Okay, simple request. Nothing too taxing this time. This time. All right. Apparently, some of the wrong information is showing. Oh boy. Should I have gone straight there? Maybe I should have. I'm only human after all. Oh, great. Okay, so she wants this done right now because one of our sponsors is looking at it. Curse your timing. Son of a. Okay, so I need to go out, I think, one more because there's no way that's going to realign properly. Not with a back and forth. I think the back and forth may be the wrong way, actually. It can't go it can't go forward and can't go back. It needs to go side to side. So weird. All right, let's see. Let's try this one. Okay, that's better so far. I haven't even touched the house. Son, these hills. We need to be able to terraform, man. Just a little bit of terraforming. Is that too much to ask for? And they even get me started on the terrace that I haven't started on yet. See, you try to get all fancy, and this is what happens. The game doesn't let you. It's like, you know what? You're not going to do that. You're not going to go there. You're going to go here instead. Son of a. You all see this? That's just wrong, man. All right, you. All right, I got to go and fix this thing. And it shouldn't take long. Uh, that's what overtime is for. Because it can do it doesn't mean I should do it for free. You know what? I will take it. I will put poles and stuff under here and make it look nice. But let me just take care of this right now. It should take just a second. Steel sharpens steel. Man, I have got to really do a new playthrough on the game before I do anything else. Because they've changed so much of the dynamics. Writer. The dynamics is so crazy. All right, let me just do this quick. Be right with you guys. I mean, I'm right here. Haven't gone anywhere. Just the screen is going to be paused for 1 second. And I will tell you this: the approach to your haunted house is almost as important as the house itself. You have to get that mood, and evoke that dread, because you have to get that dread. Best way to do that is just hold on. Where are you? Plain wood goes a long, long way. The game has changed from the very beginning. Like I'm a day one player. Hold on, let me just change this one thing for my boss, and we'll get this up. Festival awards, award recipients, archives, program guide. All right, so change link, choose the file under PDFs. Where are they? There you go. PDFs, Summit Award, list, program press release, Summit program. What? 2025 program. $2025. Nope, hold on. Program guide. 2025. That's not. Why aren't you in here? Great. She did not do it directly. So I'm going to have to do a workaround and find it in a different way. Program archives. Past program guides. Good God, this thing's buried. All right, now I have the link. Now I have the link. I can do this. What's it called? Ah, does not give the name of it, but choose file. Web address. Here you go. Done. Program guide. Rename 2025. Program guide. Make it visible. Move it up. Publish. All right. Let me just make sure that everything's good. There we go. All right. My obligation there is done. Gonna bill her for an hour, and that's that. I love my job sometimes. It's called billable hours. Whether you work for part of an hour or the full hour, you get paid. So they need to maximize their dollar, not your time. Remember that. It's different if you are, the one requesting the hours. All right. So this should help make it spooky, properly spooky. You? Thank you, sir. Because it looks like there's a structure. It looks like there's some thought goes into this. And I don't know, order makes things worse. Because you'd think that some kind of logic would help. Some kind of it's not even survival instinct. Um, drop down. Okay, she still has me. Let's look. Drop down, 2025. Let me see what she's looking at. 2020. All right, 2025. Okay, there we go. Now it's set. All right. Oh man, some lanterns up here will be spooky. What type of lanterns would we actually use? The spookiest lanterns. All right, so this should now go to a wall, I believe. What kind of wall are we going to use on this? I think we're going to use um, the Okay, yeah, sorry, back now. I'm facing the right way. I got distracted. So we can use. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna have to double up on these guys because we don't have a lot of these. What? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Some of these walls don't like to be up against the side of anything. They don't like to touch anything. So it's kind of hard to use them in a lot of cases. I don't like the patterns. It's too repetitive. Like you get the same thing over there. You have to keep turning it in order to make it different, and even then, it doesn't always do it. You come here. It's like this salty seaport. You can start off with the wall in there. And it's a great wall. It's absolutely brilliant to look at. Hey, Arizon, what's up? Is that Arizon? Oh, Arizon Lego. Yeah, I think from a day one player coming in and going through the world right now has a completely different experience. So a lot of the times I'm some of the advice that we can give is like a year old and is really no longer relevant. And I think any advice that we're giving should be at least up to speed on what is going on. Like you can't even tell anyone to go and look for rough amber in the in the desert anymore. It doesn't count. You can't tell people to how to go and look for no how to build like certain weapons or whatever because that has changed. Our entire knowledge base has changed and pretty much how to play the game. So there is that bit of a struggle that we have to really contend with, and it is a real struggle. Especially since I'm continually out here building and not playing survival. My day-to-day experience is different. So, relaunching launching a game like the Middle Earth Adventure is almost a no-go for me because I haven't played the game properly to really take advantage of the new mechanics. What kind of gate should we get here? Should we do the spooky gate or should we just do the I think we need some balconies on this thing. Not balconies, banisters on this thing. So let's pick a set. Black banisters. There we go. This one should work, I think. I'm only human after all. I am the earth. what show am I even thinking about when I'm singing this song? I don't know. I don't know. What show was that? That wasn't Buffy. Oh, that's real short. Whoa. It's real sharp. So you gotta watch where you put those banisters. This one is best suited right there. Okay. Hey, Captain Jared, what's up? But anyway, back to my endorsement. um, Z Card, go check him out. There. That's all I wanted to say. That's the crux of it right there. All right. I think we could possibly get away with doing something like this. And when I say get away with, I mean like not really. This is like one of those rails that doesn't quite work anywhere else except Star Wars. See? Or from industrial zone. So unless we have a different balcony that works with this, we're gonna have to find it something different. Ooh, where do these come from? I forgot all about these guys. Thank you, Rag and Bone Man. What show is this from? Do you remember? Because all I can do right now, no, that doesn't work. Boy, um, it sounds really right, but I'm just not 100%. I am not 100% sure on that. It's a good guess though. I may have to go back to this guy. Not feeling that really, but you can only spend so much time on this. Why doesn't this work better? These should fit together so much better than this. What the flip, man? That's always been a frustration of mine. Why doesn't that work better? It's been on handmade tale. Jeez. I am this okay, I am the sun, I am the earth. I'm only human after all. Charmed. It's from the TV show Charmed. How soon is now from the Smiths? Let me see. Is this it? Play. Nope. That's an ad. Skip. Yep, that's it. The Smiths. How soon is now? Here, I'm gonna pop this into the chat so that I don't get copyright struck. So you guys can check that out. I'm not just making songs up. Kathy is rocking it with the songs today. Dirty, you're falling down. And just for that, Kathy wins the emote of the day. I have no idea what she's gonna be. But Kathy, I'll send you an emote after. Wait, are we friends? Add me on Epic, and I will send you an emote for getting the song right. Dirty can't be the only recipient of my spontaneous um song sweepstakes. Grr. Right there in the corner. Right in the corner. Yes, that is what I was singing. Psh, come on, I can't just let that. You can't let Dirty be the only recipient. My pennies are good pennies. Thank you very much. I'm going to take umbrage at that now. Umbrage, you hear me? Proper umbrage. All right. Let's get this down here. And can we finally get back to the house? Maybe. Okay, almost. You know what? You know what I saw? I saw something that I wanted to use at the top of the stairs. It was one of the. I think it's one of the gates. Is it this? Raven. Oh, that's nice and spooky. I tell you, man, so many new pieces have come out that are so awesome that it really makes you want to go and revisit a lot of your old builds, which is one of the reasons why I've gone back to like the Enterprise, and I have my eye on Serenity, and even redoing some of my older ones. Like the Enterprise is one of my oldest builds, so I'm literally going back there. I already rebuilt the Tower of Orthanc, Isengard, but that was like just before we got any Halloween stuff or anything, or before we got any black walls. And just looking at Zcard's build of Isengard, I'm just like completely jealous because he's managed to use all the bits that I didn't have. It's a black tower for one. So when I say I'm insanely jealous, I mean I am insanely jealous because most of my tower was built out of foundation pieces. So he's got that current advantage. So when I say insanely jealous, I mean it, man. This is just not any ordinary jealousy. This is like, man, I want to rebuild my tower now. Kind of jealousy. It's not even out of a sense of competition or anything. It's just that I didn't have those pieces. and now they exist in the game, and they're awesome as I had imagined that they would be. But you do have to ask yourself this question, like, how much rebuilding is too much? Because I have rebuilt so many times. I mean, even with the Enterprise, just trying to get the saucer section using old techniques and then discovering a new technique and trying to implement that. It's like, when do you stop? Do you ever stop? Or is it just a constant rebuilding process? Always rebuilding, always rebuilding, always rebuilding. Just so you can make it better, so you can make it the way that you always wanted it. That's my conundrum right there. When do you stop? Anyway, that's just a me problem. So, okay, here we go. Doing this right now actually makes me want to go and build the Overlook Hotel out of the Shining, because this is probably a little too grand for the Bates house. But I start the building and things kind of progress. They shape up. Yeah, it's never planned. I don't do like announcements like come and win 1,000 V-Bucks or whatever. If the spirit does hit me, then you know what? And I appreciate you guys playing along with me and you know, the music and everything. Plus you take an earworm out of my head. Thank you so much. Then yeah, I'm gonna definitely give you a an emote or something. I would have actually just gone and granted you the emote if we had already been friends. But we actually need to be friends on Epic before I can actually do any granting. All right, there we go. We have the approach to the house. Hmm. Oh my god. No. No. Okay. There was this cool thing that we found. Here, check this out. I know, okay, some of you guys have been around for a while. Some of you are recents. But there is this one trick that we found. Um, it's almost an exploit, but the reality is that it's just it's how the oh, hold on. They took it away. Okay, so that's a big change. The Your pieces used to interact with plants or any other items like rocks and stuff to actually change the angle of them. They've changed how the hitboxes interact, so it no longer affects it. Huh. So we used to be, by putting your planks next to a rock, for instance, or a tomato plant, or any pretty much any plants, you were able to change the orientation of it and the angle. Dirty, Dirty needs to earn um, his own emotes. He's not done a good job. And Kitty, what's up? All right. Okay, so we have the approach to the hotel. I almost feel like I want to put some lights on here, but I'm going to deal with that later on. Maybe just one. Just one light. Because it can't be too well lit. So, a stupid... Oh, one of these guys? Huh. Just like a pool of light saying, come, come. No dirty, you're fired. Pool of light. All right. So let's go back to the rest of this. See, I've only done the facade just so that I can get a proper photo. I'm still annoyed the fact they haven't given us any hips for this. Only the okay, so they've given us hips. They haven't given us valleys. So that's still a bit very much of an annoyance. No, it's terrible. Well, Kathy, it just goes to show. I mean, I could be my birthday could be in 66, but thankfully it's not. I'm not that old. I really did want to use these guys. If this had a hip, I would have used this. I really would have. Go and check out the Modernist video with Mr. Black on their new epic ghost castle, haunted ghost castle. I forget what it's called, but it's got a great build, and they actually use the Daft Punk pieces for the roof. So you want a good idea of how to use it. There you go. All right, so let's get the corners. And then one more corner. Maybe you can do like a reverse thing to get the hips. Nope, I can't even do that because you don't have the angle. It just sucks. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's close it up. Nope, too close. Need more roof pieces. See one more. I'm only human after all. I am the sun. I am the earth. Ah. Huh. That is interesting. Hmm. I'm going to try something really weird. I'm going to see if I can turn that around. Wrong way. And use the back side of it for the angle. So, let's try this out.
Every story you love,
What?
every invention that moves you,
What's happening?
every idea you wish was yours.
Stop.
All began as nothing. Just a blank page. With a
Okay.
tiny cursor.
Something weird is going on.
Asking a simple question. What do you see?
What?
Great ideas start on Mac.
Seriously? Is that a commercial? I actually had a commercial pop up in the background. Hey, hey, Yvette, Yvette Kerr, what's happening? Haven't seen your name for a long, long time. Yes, I should go to the Frost Biome and make the Overlook Hotel. I was thinking about it. Well, I wasn't thinking about the Frost Biome, but I was thinking about the Overlook. So you kind of read my mind there. Good job. All right, so if I do that, it still doesn't it doesn't account for the hip properly. You gotta make our own hip. Such a travesty. The worst thing here's the worst thing about this, and I'm gonna just address this directly, 100%. And this comes from them stopping us from building at certain angles. You can't get an angle off of any of these guys. Anything you get is going to be crooked. And it's not going to work because it can't actually attach to anything. So, I know Mr. Black had his little experiments going. The biggest problem is always, what are you going to attach to? So until we can actually see that bit, there's nothing that we can really do here. Yes, you can start with an angle, but you can't actually attach it to anything at all. Can't even use the vertical nudge to get it into placement. It's just a random piece just floating around. Now, one of the things that you could try is, when you're making your own hip, okay, maybe I should just simplify it and show one of the only solutions that we have. And Mr. Black didn't have all of these pieces when he was building this bit, especially the black pieces. But he did do a pretty damn good job. And one of the things he did was build up using similar pieces here. I think he did the black floor pieces that we had. And it was just about trying to maintain the angle. And a lot of this was done without the ability to use any proper vertical nudge. So he would actually have to go and do this just to get the angle he's looking for, and pretty much artificially build his own hip. Tell you, man, working with Mr. Black is an education all in itself. Because the way that his brain works is not about the problem, it's just about the solution. and the solution will always out. So we may have to end up using a couple more pieces. Well, a heck of a lot more pieces than you intended, but you can get a simulacrum of what you need. So here's me complaining about the hips. And remember when I said that this was the most powerful piece in the game and then proceeded to never ever use it? Surprise. So this is one of the reasons that I was saying that, because this allows us a lot more flexibility in doing stuff like this, especially since we also have the vertical nudge. And there we go. The ability to nudge the builds up and down according to what we need. This is going to be the kind of the outlier right here, because, you know, but we have a simulacrum. The best way to describe it. We got to try to find our own solution sometimes. I will, of course, still bitch and complain. Excuse the language, but yeah, I will still complain quite vocally about the fact we don't have the hips, which we need the hips. Come on, give us the hips. But at least I can go ahead and make some of my own. Yes, Aunt Kitty is well informed. I hope you're doing well, Aunt Kitty. And that you're not, you know, you guys aren't making each other sick. All around the house. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go and get the rest of my hips going. These hips don't lie. Sorry, not hips, valleys. But imagine having to go and do something like that for every single corner. That's what Mr. Black had to do when he was doing the Addams Family. The Addams Family house. He had to go and actually just go and build this entire thing up. So he would go and get, I think he used planks for this on a side by side, which wasn't, you know, like 100% accurate, but that looks pretty good. The hips don't lie. Yep. All right, let's get the rest of these hips in now. Sorry, not hips. The other ones. I'm only human after all. I am the earth. Hmm. Uh, Gotta find the right position for this. Is it inward? One? Or is it to the edge? right. Here we go. All right, so I believe this is Friday. So Kaboom is going to be coming on to stream. I have not taken a look at the schedule, so I don't know what he's streaming right now, but um let's take a look. Let's see what Kaboom is happening this morning. Oh, I can still do this. Shorts, no live, live. Um, Edit, customization. Yes, redirect. Haha. Search for Kaboom. So Kaboom is talking bots and capturing brutes. Okay, wicked. So I've just put a redirect to Kaboom's stream. He's on at 10 o'clock, so we have like 5 more minutes just hanging out here. So I'm just gonna, go ahead and do this as quickly as possible. Um, yeah, Halloween is coming up. I hope you guys are ready for the Craftopia Halloween showcase. Got your builds all ready, and you know, ready to come out and show the rest of the community what you got going on. This is going to be my showcase build, so I gotta, step my game up, go a little faster. Of course, I did have my, my festival in between here, so a little bit of a distraction, but now we're past that, aren't we? Yes, we're done. Festival season is over. Now it's time to prep for next year. Do it all over again. There is another way to do the hips by the valleys, by the way, but I'm not gonna really waste time on that. This one is a lot more accurate because you have the flexibility of where you can place these guys. And you gotta admit, it does give a nice look, right? So perfect. Okay, and I have two more corners to fix up, but I think we're doing pretty good. Shakira, Shakira, ¿cómo se llama? Shakira, Shakira. You make a woman go mad. I'm on tonight. Start to feel it right. Yep. And get rid of these guys. There we go. One more. So if you guys know what you're in for, you guys know you're going to be in for a nice looking hotel. I'm going to make it nice and spooky over the weekend, and we're going to come back on Monday and look at possibly how to make it even spookier with the design and decorations. I'm the Mad Puck 66. Stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m., which is right now. Gonna hand things over to Kaboom to take over. So go and check out Kaboom. It's always got lots of tips and fun and screams to deal with. I usually stream live builds, always live builds, in Lego Fortnite. dealing with sci-fi, fantasy. So Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, Star Wars, of course. Um, there's lots of vehicles and everything. So if it's sci-fi and fantasy and a little bit of horror now, um, I'm usually building it. So this is the Bates Motel, and this is going to be my Halloween entry. So hope you guys dig it, and I will see you guys on Monday, unless I do like a surprise stream or something. But here's the Bates Motel. We got our um, Cadillac over there. Ghostbusters have come to the rescue, as well as the police. And I need a mystery wagon here, Mystery Machine. But anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out. If it's your first time here, please leave a like and subscribe. Do all the internet things. If you are not new, thanks for coming and hanging out. Kathy, I'm gonna be sending you an emote later on, and for the rest of you guys, go and hang out with Kaboom and see what he's up to. I will see you guys later. Oh yeah, the you know what? Any tips I find, I will always share. So that's just how I roll. Anyway, you guys have a great night. Well, great night. Great the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one, or catch you over by Kaboom. See you guys later. Where's my music?
She said, my love is like a flower. I'm trying to get you over. Your light love sour. Then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden. And ever since then, my life